Channel 6 News you can rely on. We specialize in real problems. We talk to real people. This is Channel 6 News. Real news.
Greetings, I'm Tim O'Malley and this is Channel 6 News. Today's episode is the 5th episode on our hallucinogen special. Hallucinogens are drugs that alter moods, thoughts, and sense perceptions, including vision, hearing, smell, and touch. You may remember our other episodes on ecstasy, DXM, and LSD. Today we are specializing on angel dust. The man that researched this drug and did tests on a variety of people is named Igor Ryaskovich. He was once a druggie himself, and that is what inspired him to actually do this research. As you can see, his research turned his life around. We decided to do a study ourselves to display how badly these drugs can actually affect people's lives. We took 2 willing volunteers to take the drug to show how it can affect them. We switch over to our field reporter, Rick McGriffin, on the scene with the first volunteer. Rick, what have you done so far?
Well, Tim, we put the volunteer on a very small dose of the drug to see how he would respond. So far, there have been no side effects.
You can't hurt me.
See? Nothing out of the ordinary.
I want to light a fire.
We'll get back to you, Tim.
Alright, Rick. While we're waiting for Steve to have some hallucinogens effects, we will interrupt our hallucinogen special for a few local stories. In a small local town, a colony of field mice has
Tim, we seem to have a problem.
What's going on?
Well, Tim, you remember the fire we mentioned earlier? He seems to have gotten one started off in the corner. Now, whenever you try to get close to him, he says, and this is a quote, Tim, "I am big and strong." Now, obviously the results of this test are starting to go more towards the negative side of things, but there haven't been any conclusive evidence yet.
What was that?
Now, Tim, it appears that Cameron has actually broken out of the house. Let's go see what he's up to.
Where are you guys going?
That didn't sound good.
No, not at all. Cameron, try a night shot.
Cameron was hit by a motorist. Cameron? Cam? Hey, man, are you alright? Cameron, get down. Are you alright? Stop. Don't know.
What's going on?
Hey, don't shoot him.
Step back.
Don't
Step
shoot him,
back.
Cameron.
What's he?
Start running. Cameron? Cameron, leave him alone. Cameron?
Oh my.
It appears that the pedestrian is no longer breathing or moving.
Look, watch out, watch out.
Okay, it appears Cameron has shifted his anger more in my direction. Cameron has taken on a very large amount of strength. He hit very hard. It was probably attributed to the angel dust.
Oh my god. That's some good field reporting, Rick. Always the best from you. In an unrelated story, Rick McGriffin seemed to have died in a head-on collision on I-85 today. We will miss you here at Channel 6, Rick. Always. In honor of our field reporter, Rick, we're going to show his last segment filmed on hallucinogens earlier today.
Jose Pedro Rodriguez Chavo was once your average 12-year-old boy. On a day in October 2006, he proved once and for all that a bad decision can change your life forever, or end it.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Mr. and Mrs. Chavo. I'm so sorry for your loss.
He used to love doing so many activities.
He did.
He would frolic in the fields, he'd play hopscotch, and he'd play patty cake in the air with himself.
He's such a good, sweet boy.
When he got involved with this, angel dust. He started listening to this dreadful music. They started, there were people dying, and there were animals being butchered.
Scream.
It was so bad. And then he started attacking us frequently. And then he'd start yelling these weird slurs like, "I'm you."
So, did you ever try to help him or take him somewhere for help?
Yes, I did, but he was just too strong and angry. I could barely ask him what he wanted to eat without him yelling, "Death, death," or other obscenities at me.
Terrible.
So, how did Jose end up passing on?
Well, on one of the worst days of his anger, he went to the local bank and tried to jump off the roof of it. He thought he could land it. Thought he was invincible. But needless to say, he couldn't land the jump. He couldn't land the jump!
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Chavo, I want to thank you very much for your time, and you've helped a lot in the fight against hallucinogens.
In conclusion, we learned from this study that hallucinogens can not only be dangerous, but also deadly. They can alter moods, impair senses, and can ultimately lead to respiratory failure and/or comas and death. The youth of America seems to be aiming in the wrong direction in these cases. If your child shows symptoms such as severe anger, self-mutilation, or any other form of violence, seek help immediately. I'm Tim O'Malley, and this is Channel 6 News.